When doing calculations involving numbers written in index form, it's important to know the rules by which we can do these calculations. There are three main rules. Rule 1 is about multiplying numbers in index form. So we take, for example, 3 squared multiplied by 3 to the power 4. If we write this out in longhand, that is 3 times 3 multiplied by 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is 3 to the power 4. And we can write that down more simply as 3 to the power 6. We've written down 3 6 times, so that's 3 to the power 6. Similarly, if we have 2 squared times 2 to the power 5, we could write as 2 times 2 multiplied by 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. We've written down 2 7 times, so we can write more simply as 2 to the power 7. We can see there's a pattern here. To get the 3 to the power 6, all we need to do is add the powers, and the same for the second example. If we add the powers 2 and 5, we get 2 to the power 7. So the general rule would be, if we take any number represented by a to any power, here m, multiplied by the same number to any power, here n, we can write the answer as a to the power of m plus n. We add the powers. The second rule is about division. What happens if we divide numbers written in index form? If we have 4 to the power 5 divided by 4 squared, we can write as 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 over 4 times 4. We can do some cancelling, and we can see that we're left with 4 times by itself 3 times, which is 4 cubed in index form. Similarly, if we have 6 cubed divided by 6, that calculation is 6 times 6 times 6 divided by 6. If we cancel, we're left with 2 6's multiplied together, so our answer is 6 squared. Again, there's a pattern. In the first example, if we subtract the powers, 5 minus 2, we get the cubed. Does this work in the second example? Well, it does if we write the power, 6 to the power 1. We don't normally write that power, it's just understood. But 3 minus 1 gives us our 2. So, when we're dividing numbers in index form, we subtract the powers. So more generally, we can write as a to the power m divided by a to the power n equals a to the power m minus n. Rule 3 is about raising index numbers to different powers. We'll consider 2 examples. What if we had 4 squared raised to the power 3? Well, that is 4 squared times by 4 squared times by 4 squared. Well, using rule 1, we know we just need to add the powers, so that would be 4 to the power 6. What about 5 cubed raised to the power 4? That is 5 cubed times by 5 cubed times by 5 cubed times by 5 cubed. Again, using rule 1, we add the powers, which gives us 5 to the power 12. So is there a pattern? Yes, there is. Again, look at the powers. 4 squared cubed. 2 times 3 will give us our 6th power. Does that work for the second example? Yes. 3 times 4 is 12, which gives us the correct answer. So more generally, we can write as a to the power m raised to the power n. The answer will be a to the power mn, where mn is m times n. Those are the 3 rules. Remember, when we're multiplying numbers in index form, we add the powers. When we're dividing numbers in index form, we subtract the powers, and when we're raising to the power of numbers in index form, we multiply the powers. Please note, the number has to be the same in each case.